Hi, I'm the Crazy Survivor Randolph, and you're watching Challenge Mode. Today we're taking on the State of Decay Breakdown Level 9 Challenge. And you might be asking, what the fuck is that? Well, in State of Decay there's a game mode called Breakdown, where you find an RV, and then you fix it up, and then you escape Trumbull Valley. But the RV breaks down, then you have to do it all over again in round 2. But this time the RV needs more repairs, there are less supplies, and the zombies are even stronger. And then it just go on and on and on and on and on, and it's freaking awesome. And once you get to level 9, you die a lot. And that's what we're gonna try not to do today. So, let's play. That rhymed. Oh yeah.
Fight!
I am gonna pick the girl who looks like Michonne from The Walking Dead. Gurubanikawa. Used to be a wild child in college, but confronting the outbreak has sparked a return of faith of her youth. She meditates daily and commits herself to personal discipline and service to others. And she is basically Michonne from The Walking Dead, and that's a good one we're gonna try to do a sneak. Because basically every 10th or so zombie here is a special infected. And there's of course a 1 in 4th chance that person zombie is gonna be a feral, and this, if a feral gets you and you're under half health, you're gonna die, which is the thing we're gonna try not to do. Ideally, no, not ideally, we need to get to a place where we can set up and get a base without having anyone dead, because you need a certain amount of people in your community to actually be able to take over a settlement. And I think you start with 5, and the minimum community members you need for a settlement is 5. I think there's one with 4, but we are gonna try not to do that, because the less community members a settlement needs, the fewer outposts it has. And how much influence do I have? 100. Okay, so 100 is good, because that means we can take another survivor with us, which is a good. We're just gonna see if she can do. Yes, she can do a special technique. Oh, this was not a bad place to start. Not at all. Ooh. Uh-oh.
I'm loaded
And then
up.
we can radio home, call for scavengers, which shouldn't be a problem. There's a little right over fucking there. Then I want to check out this gun that I got.
What you got?
Ooh.
Oh, you know.
Well, that's
stuff.
a good one. Yeah, this is gonna get us far. I think we did a good start in this. And we are right next to this. Well, this is a problem with if you spawn in a lot of the other areas, the survey area, which you need to survey the area, is often very far away, and you often don't have a car to take there. And I actually got in a match where I wiped out in like 4 minutes, because I was right in the middle of nowhere. There were hordes everywhere, and there were ferals everywhere, and they could hide in the bushes. And there was no way I could get over to the survey station. Oh yeah, there's a potential home site over there. We are not gonna be able to take that one, because you need like 10 people, and you need 50 material resources, which we are not gonna get.
I see some place worth a scavenging run.
So this place might not have been the best to spawn, now that I think about it, because I think there's only 1 home site, but there are lots of vehicles. So if we can get a car, we can go anywhere. So there should be a vehicle up ahead. When you get to level 9, you're gonna need vehicles to get around, because you don't want to get caught up in the open. Ferals, there aren't a lot of ferals in the suburban areas, but usually the higher the level you are in, the likelier the chance are of the good materials being out in the boonies, and that's where the ferals are. So you're gonna need a car like this deliciously not tacky at all classy vehicle. Okay, I'm gonna go in. Oh, I have a lot of influence, so I'm gonna take Dennis.
Let's do this!
Yeah, let's do this, Dennis. Yeah, that happens. I hope they fix that in the second game when it comes out in May, which is soon. 2 months. I think. Probably not get delayed. This is gonna be the suck. So I'm not that leveled, and I only have Dennis to go with me. Dennis is not a special survivor. Dennis is a generic survivor. So that means Dennis has no special skills. And Dennis has no special weapons. And he probably doesn't even have a gun at this point. I probably need to manually equip that. There are a lot of bloaters in this playthrough, which I of course prefer to ferals. Okay, so we've got fuel. Fuel is nice. Fuel is usually pretty hard to get. I would rather that I have found this fuel at a later point, because I don't really need it now.
Better do one more sweep.
No, you know, for the initial setting of outpost traps, I suppose it could be kind of useful. Oh. Protect me, Dennis, with your amazing frying pan skills. Idiot. Yeah, so I'm thinking Dennis might go ahead and die, because he did just run into a bloater, which is gonna drain all his stamina, and then he did just run out into a pack of zombies.
I could use some help here.
So I have a feeling Dennis might be dead. Because I don't know whether...
Use some food.
Oh, stumps. Bad timing, bad timing.
Can't do that right now.
Oh, there's Dennis. Hey, Dennis. Thanks for the assistance, and just, you know, running the fuck off. This run is going a lot better than the other runs I've had. I mean, seriously, I was only doing this challenge because I never actually managed to set up a base, or if I did set up a base, I would get immediately overrun. So I don't think there are any home sites over here, and I kind of want to set over here, but I actually think that the best and brightest idea might be to set up in this little house. But I'm gonna check how many materials. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. I got 30 extra materials. That should be... No, I shouldn't actually have a problem. I think this only... Yeah, that was a feral. I think this only requires 5 survivors to have it set up, but I think it required a lot more materials than the other smaller sites do. I think it required like 50, which I should have now. The other smaller sites usually require like 30. I think there's the one that only requires like 4 survivors and 25 materials, but I think that's the one that's all the way up in the campgrounds, which is not a great place to be because there's no easy way in and out. The bridge is broken up there, which you probably know if you're watching a nerdy video on State of Decay, where like a Scandinavian Viking man does like an easy challenge in the game. You probably know that bridge is broken up in the campgrounds. But if you didn't, then now you know. I'm not sure how you would have missed it, because it's like literally the first thing you do in the game is try and jump over that bridge and fail, because the car's not great at being airbound. I think you can only do it in a sports car. I mean, the ideal place to set up would be the truck stop over there in the horizon, but that's not gonna happen. So we're gonna get a place for 5. The farm is like The farm can be a good place to set up if you know what you're doing, but you really need to be able to set up all the outposts on the farm to begin with in order for that to be a good place. But then it's gonna be a real good place, and I'm not sure I can do that right now. Yeah, 5 people, 30 materials, and established
This
home
looks
base.
like the sort of place that would make a good home.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure. Let's get everybody moving.
Now I have the outpost, and now I need medicine, because if I don't get medicine, then people are gonna get pretty fucked up. Oh, stranger in trouble, great. You always want to help out strangers in trouble, because if you do like 3 missions for them, they are gonna be like, oh yeah, you're pretty good at this, can we join you? And then you get more people, and you're gonna need people. People are the most valuable resource in this game mode.
Nothing yet.
There's a lot of bandits.
Gotta do one more. Make sure everything's
Yo, yeah, there we go.
I got nothing left.
Oh shit! Give me a hand!
Damn it. Oh, my fighting skill is going up.
I can't
Oh,
wait.
and fuel. So now I need fuel, because when you establish new outposts, you can set up traps, and that will take care of hordes and stuff. Oh, and 2 fuel. That's something.
I'm loaded
And
up.
my
See you back at
character
base.
is sick,
We'll be ready.
actually.
Maybe later.
So, do it now. Oh, I need to fully search the building. This is bad.
Hey, you know the drill. If you see a way for us to get out of here, let me know. I'm already starting to feel cooped up.
This is great.
I
Because then we
think
can
the
just
defenses are okay,
put traps down
but
here,
I'm not sure I want to put
which
them to the
means
test.
that the zombies can't get over the
We
bridge,
might wanna
and
set
then
up a
we'll only
few more
need to establish an outpost there, there, and there, and then we're gonna be completely zombie free, as long as we have fuel. Let's traps. Now that we have traps here, look, the area became zombie free, which is okay. The area kind of became zombie free. He wants
Hey,
a fucking
listen,
piece of
I
flesh.
picked something up
Oh,
on the radio.
and the RV popped. Okay,
There's a broken
good.
down RV just outside of town. Looks
Get
like
that.
someone's
Get on the road. Get
It's
going.
in way better shape than
Oh, of course it's gonna be all the way out there. That makes total sense. Yeah, I should probably just get that over with. The RV repair is gonna take a really long time. I don't know if they've capped yet when it comes to everything that needs to be repaired, because every round you need to repair a little more, and I'm guessing that it's gonna cap at some point, but I just don't know if I'm at it yet. Well, there's a gun shop right there if you need later, which is so handy. It doesn't require any accuracy at all. And I usually just use weapons
You wanna
whenever
check
I'm
it out?
going to.
It's on your map.
That fucking sucked. Yeah, it was pretty goddamn dumb. Yeah, so I basically alerted every zombie in the area. That was smart.
I need a breather.
And she's not very leveled up yet. But I do have that great gun. I don't think I've ever been here. This is not a place that you get sent to in the main campaign. But it does look like there's a truck up ahead and an RV, so at least I'm gonna be able to get out of here. So at least I'm gonna be able to get out of here. Yeah, there's a truck. Great. Maybe even some supplies. Oh, god damn it.
You found the RV?
Yeah.
No.
Never mind, I'll check your journal when you get home. I'm sure it will be full and fun.
Oh, another one.
Let's
Of
get started
course.
as soon as we can. We need to get this.
Why wouldn't that be? I mean,
You
why?
know, just in case.
No problem.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Confirmed. We're Zed free here.
It is an abandoned site, so it could give me some construction materials, which are always good. Especially when I'm trying to give me medicine. Especially when I'm trying to assemble the RV, it's gonna require a lot of, especially construction materials. Oh, it's
I guess it was too much to hope that we'd find a working RV. There's something wrong with the engine. Maybe we can fix it if we hammer on it for a while? But what do you think?
That is... Okay, let's get started.
So these
Let's get
are
some
the same
barricades
survivors
up
that
on
I
those windows.
helped before, which means
Okay,
that
let's
they
get started.
should be ready to go with me in a second.
Reminds me of Christmas.
And join my
6 years
thing.
old. My folks, they stayed up all night building this tree fort in the backyard. They told me it was from Santa. Man,
Hang on. I've got a transmission coming in.
If you're looking for any more hands, we'd be happy to join you.
You might want to go check it out.
Yeah, so I wasted that survivor. Alright, so I'm back to 5.
That's it. The RV is ready to go. I'm
Sweet.
not saying we should leave right now, necessarily. We've all gotten pretty attached to this place.
Right now.
But it's good to know if it ever gets too hot around here, or if the food runs out for good, we know we've got a way out. Thank you for that.
it's only gonna be a matter of days before the zombies swarm in here and kill us all.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
At this rate, I'd say
Love the RV.
better luck finding ammo for it at least.
You're on. You're on. You're on. You're on. And you know what?
That's it. We're full up.
Sorry, Dennis.
Right on the roof.
See you a little bit.
Whenever you're ready, I'll pack up the radio and go.
And that's how you complete the State of Decay Breakdown Level 9 challenge. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any challenges, feel free to throw them at me in a comment down below and I'll see if I can do them. Until next time, see ya.